Hello and welcome to Computer Tech and More. We're going to be testing out the Lemonele. It's a 12-in-1 hub, and I just needed a upgraded one for my home office for when I work from home. So this one looked like it would meet some of the criteria I wanted, so let's give it a go. Wow, that packaging is... There we go. So my packaging was at least 4 USB ports, either 2 HDMI and a VGA and HDMI, DisplayPort and a VGA. So I just have like a couple older monitors. One was mine, one is from work, and they have like DisplayPort and VGA and stuff. So I just needed some older adapters. The monitors are in great condition other than, well, being a little bit outdated. So we just need that. This is all plastic. I hope you can hear that on camera. So that leads to questions about how well this do at heat dissipation. So the chips in USB 10 gig speed and higher can get on the warm side. So plastic is not good at dissipating heat. So that does question how well it will do as sustained loads. But for bursts, it may do just fine. So by bursts, I mean you use it intermittently with... SSD-based externals. So I'm actually going to test that out. I've got more than 3, but I'm going to only use 3 at a time maximum, because in general then you start to run out of power going to one of these. But 3, and just seeing how much loss in performance I get. But if you have one of those really fast ones running all the time, just transferring data back and forth, you're probably going to overheat this. That's just a guess. I don't know that for certain, and that's a little bit outside my purview of testing. But I can certainly test it out for my data, long data transfers, and see how well it does. And then we got this one. What's this port? Well, that's USB-C, but I don't know if that's power delivery only. It's not on the box. I don't remember. I'm going to have to look that up on the product page and update in the next section. But we got VGA with the screw holes. We got mic or headphone, and then 2 HDMIs, and we got looks like a USB 2. Oh, yep, on the back. HDMI, VGA, power, 10 gig, power. So this one's power. 10 gig, 10 gig, 10 gig. So it is fairly capable despite the pretty cheap sounding on it. And this is where like price matters. So how much you spend on it is how much quality you get. So you have to choose what's most important to you. But I'm going to test it out and see if it'll suit my needs and give you my opinion on it. Welcome to my multi-port series, where I'm going to be taking a look at a bunch of different hubs. I found myself needing a different one for my home office environment for when I work from home. So I'm going to be taking a look at basically this grouping to see which one best suits my need, if any of them. And I hope you stay tuned and enjoy. Speed test directly plugged in. And this SSD is the Sabarinth Rocket Nano 1 terabyte. And this is the result. Now let's check it with some of the USB devices. Well, unfortunately, when trying to review the Lemonele, however you want to say that name, Lemonele, it does not work. Here it is plugged in my computer. We have external plug into it, and yes, I'm trying to do this all one-handed. Nothing. On first boot up. Very, very disappointing. So what does this mean for this product? Well, it means that some of them are lemons, and some of them are limes, and some of them actually work the way they're supposed to, and that you'll need to decide that for yourself. Unfortunately for me, because I only bought one instance of it, and the one instance doesn't work, I'm calling it a no-go. And that's where we end this video, with it non-functional. Wow, out of a fluke, I just tried plugging into a different port, and it works. And I know that there's no problem between these ports. Now, look, this is for power, but I also use it for data. And this power and data, my laptop has 2 Thunderbolts and a USB-A right there. This port does not sit very securely in there. Look at how much, can you see that? How far it's sticking out? So I'm going to go ahead and do the testing on it. But I can already tell you that I'm not leaning towards this one. So this is really not liking something that's going on with my laptop. I think it's got to do with the displays, because the hard drives are picking up. Yep, it's disconnecting and reconnecting my SSD. I'm going to save my SSD and unplug this thing right now. So, I'm calling this a lemon. A lemon, 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 and do not recommend it. I gave it the best that I could do, and it lives up to its name. It actually had some relative potential in that it has VGA, 2 HDMIs. So my older displays, I have DVI, VGA, and DisplayPort, but converting some signals is relatively easy. 1 USB-C, 3 USB-As, and the SD card reader. It just had a lot of potential, and unfortunately, it just doesn't operate as it should. Cheap housing for its price at, what was it, $39. It's a no-go, and I would say if you want to take the risk, you can, but I'm calling it a no-go. Anyways, thank you for watching my video. Have a great day. I hope to see you next time on Computer Tech and More. If you got suggestions for future videos, please leave it in the comment sections down below.